Buying, storing, and reselling agro produce is one of the fastest way to make money in agriculture. And if you're following this channel, I've been teaching you how you can actually buy, store, and resell agro produce at the right time. And this is January 2026. If you're wondering, can I still buy and store agro produce at this time? The answer is yes. What are the agro produce that you can actually store right now as of 2026 January? I'll give you a couple of them. Right now, you can still store pepper. Okay, there's a whole lot of pepper. By the way, most of these agro produce we already harvested in November, we harvested in December, and we're still being sold. But you can still buy them now and store them, because this is one of the best times to even still buy and store, because whatever you're buying now is completely dry, and so you will not run into the issue of it getting spoiled because it's not properly dry. So what can you store right now? Number one, you can store pepper. Pepper is one of the best things to store, and one of the reasons is because it has a very long shelf life. You can store pepper even up to 1 full year, 2 years. It doesn't get spoiled as long as it's properly dry. You avoid moisture, and then the whole place is properly ventilated where you store it. Then you have no issue at all. So pepper is one of the best things to store. And last 2 years, pepper actually did very well. Pepper that people bought for 80,000 naira, pepper, a bag of pepper, went as high as 300,000 naira. So pepper is one of those produce that did very well last time, and this time you can still buy and store pepper. In my subsequent video, I will talk about pepper a lot, because pepper is something that we are buying and storing at the moment. So I will show you the different pepper that you can buy and store, and I'll also show you the market where you can get them, the state where you can get them, and also explain to you how we store and sell those things, so that you can actually learn from it and also do the business by yourself, essentially. Except that you want us to help you to buy and store, you can reach out to us and we can talk about that. But we are sharing this video as educational purposes, so you can also do the same and all of that. But with disclaimer, of course, anything and everything we'll say here can work out or may not work out as it should be because of the market fluctuation. But all things being equal, you should actually make gain and make loss. So the first product is pepper. Go for pepper, store pepper right now. Now, I was sharing with those in my community. In fact, today is Sunday, I'm recording this. Yesterday, Saturday, we visited one of the bush markets in Nasarawa where we buy our own pepper, and in fact, we couldn't even find pepper to buy because pepper already now is scarce. I couldn't really find to buy, but we're still able to buy. We wanted to even buy 20 bags, as low as 20 bags, but we ended up managing to buy only 12 bags, in that market, because of how people are rushing the pepper and all of that. So it's already going into scarcity. So by the next 2-3 months, by the time rainy season comes up, pepper has really gone up and you can make money from it. So first product, go for pepper. You make a lot of money from pepper. So for those of you who haven't made up your mind, go for pepper, you make money from it. What's the second thing you can actually store and make money from right now? You can do soybeans. Soybeans is one of those products that does well. However, soybeans, the problem with soybeans is that soybeans is one of those products as well that the market forces, when I mean market forces, what controls the pricing of it is not just local but also international, because most people buy soybeans, off-takers of it are foreign companies that buy them and take them out. So the price, the rise and the fall of the price of soybeans don't just depend on the on the local conditions of probably the harvest, the quantity of harvest and all of that, but also depend on the international dimension of it in terms of the off-takers, people that buy it and take it out. So soybeans is one of those products that are like that. But last year also, soybeans didn't do well. Soybeans, last cycle of storage didn't do well. It fell. But previously, before then, it has actually done very well. So, but I would encourage you to buy and store soybeans, because this year I foresee, from our own research, from our own check, I foresee that soybeans will definitely improve and get better in terms of, if you store it now, in the next 3-6 months, you can make a profit from it. Right now, a kg of soybeans is being sold for 550 to 600 naira per kg. All right, that's what it's being sold now. But by the time you are reselling in the next 6 months, you can actually resell for like 800 or 900 naira per kg. Now, when each of these produce, like I've said, I will do an individual video about it, and then I will share a lot more details about it, like how we buy it, which one to buy, markets, and all of that, so that you can get the information and just run with it. Now, so second produce, soybeans. What is the third thing that you can store? The third thing you can store right now is also beans. It's beans. You can store beans right now. So beans is the season of beans. There are also different varieties of beans that you can store, but beans is one of those produce you can store and you do very well. Now, most people are always skeptical about storing beans because of weevil and all of that. I think we've already passed the stage where weevil control is an issue. I think those things are already being controlled right now. And some people also say, oh, they use sniper in beans to preserve it, and that's not really true. People don't use sniper per se. There's a chemical they use, and it's not like you put it inside the beans, but no, these things are put inside of a nylon and tied and then kept, okay, inside the beans. But it has no contact with the beans itself. And I think they remove it after every 2 months or 3 months and something like that. Okay, so I think I've done a video on bean storage. You can also check the channel, you'll find it right there. So if you want to store beans, you can store beans. Again, like I said, disclaimer, last year as well, beans didn't actually did well as it should be, but that doesn't mean it cannot do well this year. It can still do very well this year because in subsequent time it has done well. So beans is something that you can store right now. You can store pepper, you can store soybean, you can store beans. What next can you store? You can actually store millet. You can also store guinea corn. Guinea corn did well last time, and I expect that it can also do well this time. So you can store guinea corn as we speak right now. You can also store yam. Now, this is a period to store yam. Yam have been harvested. This is a dry period. You can buy dry yam and then store them and then resell them. Now, in buying yam are mostly bought. You can buy them in bulk. So let's say a bulk of 100 tubers of yam, and then you buy it for, let's say, 50,000 naira and all of that. And then when you want to now resell it in the next 6 months, when yam are really gone, off season and it's a bit scarce, then you can resell that same bulk of yam that you bought for 50,000 naira, maybe say 80,000, 90, 100,000 naira. So we also buy and store yam in Benue State, in Oba. That's how we buy and store yam. Alright, and I've also done video about yam, but subsequently I'll do another video to tell you about yam and all of that. And we also share a couple of videos of the yams that we bought or share to show you where we are buying yam, so that as evidence, so that you can know those things. As those of you who follow my video, I always share market videos, especially when I visit those markets myself and I'm buying. So I show you the video of how I buy it, how I store it, and where we have stored it, so that as part of our credibility or part of our encouragement to you to know that yes, we're not just talking, but we're also doing what we're saying. So you can see that, like you did in our Egusi, storage business. So yes, you can store yam right now. You can do that. You can do millet, you can do yam, you can do soybeans, you can do granite, and of course you can do beans. Now there is also among the guinea corn, there is also something they call toro. All right, I don't know the English name, but I'll find it and you just put it there. It's like toro. So you can also buy that and store right now. I think we bought a couple of bags. I'll put up the video shortly. I'll put a different video showing us buying those stuff, so I'll share with you guys so you can see. Yes, so these are a couple of things that you can buy right now and store. There are other agro produce that will be coming in February, in March, and all of that. So as they come, we'll try to probably share videos before they come out, so that you can get you prepared, so you can work towards buying, saving money and buying and storing. And like I have said again and again, we've shared this information for free, so please take advantage of it. If you want to do this business, go ahead and do. But if you want us to help you to buy, store, and resell, you can also reach out to us and we can help you do that through our own community. Alright, so that being said, if there is anything I haven't covered in this video, drop it on the comment section and I will try my best to answer as many as I can, and hopefully that will give you more information that you need. But Thank you so much for watching. Check out other content we have on the channel. If you haven't seen them, check them out. And if you want to get more information regarding this, regarding detail, if you want to get more detailed information regarding each of these agro traders, we're going to do a video about it. But some of them we've done already in the past, so you can just watch them and learn the information you need to get there. All right. So we are buying as I speak. We are already storing. Pepper as I speak. We've also stored a couple of beans and soya beans, but pepper is our primary focus right now. That's what we're storing, so you can also do the same. But in subsequent video, I will share with you the various pepper that's available in the market and the one that makes you more money, or the one that you can potentially make you more money if you store them and all of that. And of course, you can get this pepper from different locations. Okay, mostly our own business location is Benue or Nasarawa. But right now we're diversifying, and we're also storing in Kano. You can also do in Katsina. You also do in Bauchi as well, Sokoto. So Bauchi, Sokoto, Katsina. I mean, these are places you find lots of pepper. Okay, so some of you also may want to do this business, but you probably don't want to travel down to that place to do the business, but you just want to have reliable contacts that you can actually just call and do the business with them. We have put together our ebook, one of the first ebook that we wrote, Nigerian Market Hub. It has contact of reliable agro sellers from different markets across Nigeria that we visited, that you can actually reach out to and do business with them in terms of buying and selling, or in terms of them just helping you to store. So if you want the ebook, check the description. You find the ebook right there. Purchase it, and you have those contacts. As we get more contacts over time this year, we're going to update the book and put those contacts there, so that it can come more richer. But even if you don't have access to the updated one, you can always reach out to us, and if we have new contacts, we can share that with you so you can work with it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out other content we have, and I'll see you guys in the very next story.